prefer.
Yeah, like this.
Hello,
Actually,
guys. Welcome.
Welcome.
I don't know. I'm in America.
New
South.
episode of CAÍDA LIBRE. The podcast is called CAÍDA LIBRE.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, that's the name of it. You can say it. CAÍDA LIBRE.
Caída libre, free falling.
Caída libre.
CAÍDA LIBRE, maricón.
¿Sería free falling?
Caída libre, maricón.
Estamos en un nuevo capítulo de Caída Libre. Volvimos, estamos de vuelta acá en el estudio de Ibikes con un invitado más que especial, también junto a mi amigo Tomás Fuentes CM. ¿Cómo estás, Tomás Fuentes CM? Introdúcenos a nuestro invitado especial que vino directamente desde Estados Unidos.
Sí, muy contento de estar acá nuevamente en el estudio. Tenemos un invitado muy especial. Ahora ya es amigo de la casa, un chileno más, un tucho más. You're a tucho, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much.
Muy contento de tenerlo acá. Tenemos un fin de semana que fue muy recargado con Donko Jam, mucha actividad, una idea que ya la vamos a hablar en un siguiente capítulo con Donko la próxima semana. Next week we're gonna have a Donko here.
Oh, that's gonna be sick.
Yeah, talking about Donko Jam and you're visiting his jam.
Big
and
week
everything.
for him.
So yeah. Entonces vamos a seguir extendiendo todo lo que es Donko Jam por un par de semanas. Se viene IBEX TV que hicimos, IBEX TV. Entonces nada, vamos a hablar esta vez con Garrett. Muy contento de tenerlo aquí en el estudio de Ibikes. La verdad, primera entrevista, the first time I'm doing an interview in English.
Yeah.
No tengo el mejor inglés, fui aprendiendo cada vez que viajé a Estados Unidos, así que espero, le vamos a poner subtítulos.
Subtítulos en idioma tucho, subtítulos.
We're putting in Marcos words subtitles.
Good,
yeah,
good,
that'll
nice.
be good. Yeah.
Apologies, everyone.
To
I
keep
need
it more
work on my Spanish, but I think the interview being done in Donko's language will be way better.
So yeah, welcome to the studio. Glad you're here, dude.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming, dude.
Yeah, absolutely, my pleasure. Yeah, this trip's been awesome. It's crazy. It was such a last minute trip. Like
I know.
I figured out 6 days before I came. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes you just gotta huck it and go with the flow. And I don't know. I'm glad I came.
Thank you. How was it? Like the first call from Red Bull. What do you expect, like, to see in Chile, or what do you think about Chile before you came?
I don't know too much about Chile, to be honest. I get hit up. I've seen footage from Chile, like cloud dudes coming through and stuff like that. But I had a feeling there would be a pretty big turnout of kids, and I think that was one of the main reasons that I thought it'd be a good idea to come, is because so many kids here have given me a lot of respect and said very nice things about me over the years. So it was a great opportunity to come visit them and see what what all the hype was about.
Yeah. How was the first day?
I was so tired. So tired. I didn't sleep for like the day before flying because I have a hard time sleeping on airplanes. And then I got on the airplane. I couldn't sleep at all. And then we take the jet stream coming from America here. So we came in, I think I was supposed to get it here at 7, but we got here at 6. And I was just awake all day. Like if I went to sleep, I would have ruined my schedule. So
yeah, thank you. You went with me to put the graphics on the pole. Like, all the people like, oh shit, Garrett is working for the event. Like,
he's working for Donko.
You're making Garrett work here in Chile. That was so funny. Thank you for that. Like, taking your time.
Yeah, of course. And I think BMX is a labor of love. Like at home when we're doing jams, we all are helping build. We're helping do specific things to make sure that the people who come to the jam are going to have a good time. So it's the same here as it is at home. So, yeah, it was fun to kick it with everyone. It was fun to see the dude doing the wheat paste. And
oh, dude.
He was fried.
he was fried, yeah.
He like covered us in glue. Yeah, but it was sick, man. And I think the jam was like, the end result was really cool.
Yeah, what do you think about the success of Donko Jams?
I mean, for a first jam, it seems like a second one's gonna be hard to follow, right? Like that was one of the bigger jams I've been to.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I've been to some ones that were around the same size ish, maybe a little bigger, a little smaller, but like from the ramps to you guys having city permits to how well thought out everything was,
yeah,
like
about that, yeah.
Like it seemed very professional. And it seemed like everyone who came had a good time, and I don't know, like iBikes, Red Bull, everyone like.
Yeah, a lot of people traveled around the country for for visit the Donko Jams.
Yeah, absolutely. I met multiple dudes from Colombia and stuff. I was very excited to meet them. A lot of Colombian homies always showing me a lot of love too. Yeah, outside of the language barrier, that's the one thing I really do wish, that I could communicate better. But BMX is kind of a universal language where like I could understand specific things they would say, and like if I was riding with someone, they don't have to talk to me to understand what we're kind of looking at.
So, yeah, so the day before the jam, I didn't have the official permit. You said permanent, right?
Yeah, we call it permit.
Yeah, permit. And finally, I had a meeting with the guy because his dad passed away. And he like sent me a text at 7 p.m. and 2 days before the jam and say, yeah, you can come, like you can do a jam. But I was so nervous because I didn't have the official one, the official paper. So the next day you came with me like to the mayor office. That was so crazy, so weird. Like that doesn't happen all the time.
That definitely does
you
not
want to
happen.
talk about that?
Yeah, that was so bizarre for me. Like I was like,
In a caso.
yeah, you're like, do you want to go to the mayor's office? And I was like, for what? You're like, the jam we're doing, we don't actually have the permits for. We need to get those. And it was funny. You never know what you're going to expect when you're going into these kind of situations. Like, to me, a mayor might be someone who I couldn't find common ground with or like figure out a way to relate with. But right when we came in, I'd say he's like very chill, happy-go-lucky dude, and like he really likes his little castle, and he wanted to show us around. Yeah. And oh, come
so
look at this, look at this.
Castle.
Oh, hey, okay, this is this guy. Oh, come meet him, come meet him. I was just like, this is so fucking crazy.
It was so funny. And finally, that afternoon, we have the official paper. Finally, I was so nervous that I didn't eat at all that day.
Yeah. I think that's the sickest thing that really probably came out of this whole thing, is that all these things aligning has given you guys probably permits for your future jams, which will open the doors to do like bigger and cooler jams. Yeah. You know, like to do a jam of that scale with no permits going to be really hard, because if it gets shut down, you have so many man hours in that it would just really hurt. Yeah.
And it's going to be way easier to get the permit for the nets with all the footage. You know, and
absolutely. And like, no one got hurt. Everyone had a good time. There was cameras there. People seemed well hyped. Like, I think, you guys have something good going.
Two of the channels, most famous channels in the TV, was there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
that's sick.
Canal 24 Horas and Mega Visión.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, that's great exposure for you guys. And
you talking in Spanish or in English for the interviews?
They tried to get me to speak in some Spanish.
Oh, really?
Dude, I have ADD a little bit, so I have a hard time hearing, especially when there's a lot of stuff going on around me. And the dude wanted me to say a super complex, like, hola, welcome to Chile, blah, blah, blah. But it was a really long run-on sentence. And I was like, bro, like...
In Spanish.
In Spanish. To close out the interview. And I was like, dude, there's so many kids yelling my name. And I can hear them. And I could hear what he's saying. But everyone speaks with a different accent. Yeah. Where sometimes, like, if I could see it spelled out, I'd be able to understand more what he wants me to say. But trying to hear as someone's like, Garrett, hey. I'm like, dude, this is really crazy. I was with Augustine, and I was like, hey, I just need to make it simple. And I was just like, hola, Chile. Thank you for coming or something, just really chilled. But I was super distracted in that moment.
Yeah. What do you think about the affection of the Chilean riders, of the Chilean scene?
They're awesome. Like, I felt so appreciated. Like, when I got out of the car, they just started yelling my name and clapping and stuff. And I was like, I guess this is what it would feel like to be famous. Like,
you are famous.
No, I don't think so.
You're like a Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I'm like a really shitty version.
I think more like a Taylor Swift.
Yeah, the Z-list version of Taylor Bieber.
Taylor Bieber?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the day, the jam.
Yeah.
How was it? What do you think about, like, what do you think the old idea behind the name of it? How was that? Like, the Red Bull tell you about that? Like, told you about that? Like, it's not. It's called Donko Jam.
Yeah, they so I was asking a little bit about it, and I was like, what is it exactly? And it was explained to me as like, this is the core part of the BMX scene. This is like kind of who your people would be, in our opinion. Donko is like this BMX legend. They want to do something special for him because he's done so much for the scene over here. And Red Bull is getting on board with the BMX scene over here, so it would be a great look if you could come and visit the kids. Yeah. And Donko is about to be riding for Fiend through Ibikes, which is your guys' distribution. So like everything was so ingrained that it would be like, I'd be an idiot not to come. But like I said, I have a really busy summer, so I was like, fuck, like in 6 days I'm going to Chile for like 4 or 5 days. And then I go home for like a week and a half, and then I'm gone for like 3 weeks straight. So I was like, all right, I'll do it, but I got to kind of do it like quick.
Yeah. Thanks again for coming, dude.
Dude, absolutely.
It's been a pleasure, dude. So fun. Yeah, how was that day? The whole idea, and at the end, dude, we surprise and make Donko cry.
Yeah.
And his mother. His mother. A lot of feelings about that.
Yeah, it was cool because like throughout the day, the jam was awesome. All the kids were killing it. Like I was sick to see how talented the riders are here. But I met his mom. I met his friends, and then like the I didn't know too much about the past history, but he helped translate it for me as I was playing, and like. He had lost his father. He'd went through a lot of stuff. He really wanted to go to Europe. BMX has made him stronger. And then there was like, to give him the ticket, it was just so well thought out that it actually like made me emotional for a second, where I was like, all right, don't do it. Hold him back. I'm tough.
Yeah. I see the Instagram story about the moment when you give the ticket, and Donko don't see the meaning of the ticket. Really,
it takes like 20 seconds. It's like,
and there, and he see the Santiago Barcelona. And
he
started crying.
It was actually really crazy to see his reaction. It was just so genuine and honest, and it was funny to be the one giving him the ticket, and then like. I was pointing at it because like I could tell he didn't really understand it exactly. And then I seen him, he looked, and he like, his eyes just shot, and he was like, yo, what? Like, I'm going to Barcelona, this thing's gonna be fucking lit. Like,
fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, and what do you feel about see him make his dream come true?
I think it's awesome, man. I think you guys did such a good job, put so much effort into I'm friends with the dude Maddie from Chile. I was asking him about the jam and asking him about Donko, and he said, "This is the right guy. This is the Chilean like legend." Mm-hmm. So for you guys to put that much effort in to make him feel special, to make him feel honored, it's something that's so good because it seems so well deserved coming from outside perspective.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. And yeah, the whole idea behind it is. Next time for the version 2, we're gonna keep helping Donko, and he's gonna help another rider. So in 10 years maybe we're gonna see the whole riders that we help. It's gonna be like something for this scene. Like I love the idea of you guys are planting seeds. And you're just going to sit there and water them and watch them grow. That's like, I think, all you can do in BMX. And, I love to support anyone trying to help out the scene, people, the right people. Really, you're just trying to do cool shit. Yeah, big thanks to iBikes and Red Bull. Dude, they
absolutely
really believe in this. It's a different way to do a jam with idea behind, and it was a lot of questions, like why you guys are calling it like Donko Jam? Like
that's his nickname. He's a legend, dude. Come on, you don't know Donko? Like,
but he's a Red Bull project with iBikes, you know. So why you're not calling like something cooler? I don't know. Like, of course they have questions. Like they're putting money on it. Like so. Anyways. I think it turned out like really, really good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
everyone was so happy. Like,
Yeah, I
everyone,
think so, yeah.
Like older guys, the beginners, everyone was
Yeah.
so happy.
Yeah, I think everyone that's a part of BMX is like, we love this shit, and like, if there's something to do inside of it, we're gonna show up and show out for it because that's our passion.
Yeah.
And I think you guys, I've worked with Red Bull a lot over the years, and like, they have a lot of questions about stuff, and it's usually because they're such a detailed oriented company.
Yeah.
But once you get in there with the trust, I think you guys did a great job to open up the doors to do more cool stuff.
Yeah, for sure. They've been super nice.
Yeah, Red Bull,
Super nice,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, Red Bull's the sickest company.
Yep. I can see why.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. They want to help you do what you want to do to help people,
Yeah.
which is sick.
Yeah, and understand all the questions. Of course, it's a new thing,
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
But inside of our BMX world, that doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
Like, you're talking to Andreas. Andreas, he's like, oh, like, whatever, just do something cool.
Yeah.
Like, we trust you because they know who you are, and it's very understood that you understand what's going on within the inner scene.
Yeah. Andreas, the guy who run the iBikes.
Yep.
Yep.
The boss.
The boss. Any more question, like, or something? You're coming next year, I think.
Yeah,
with
maybe.
Fiend team.
We'll see. Yeah, yeah,
We
we'll
will see
see.
with Fiend team.
I would love to. I'd love to come here and spend more time. Like I said, it's just it just all depends. I'm always getting hit up to do
Yeah.
random shit.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of Chile?
I would have to say kicking it with the In Efecto crew.
In
And
Efecto
Donko,
crew
yeah.
last night?
Yeah, yeah. And
With,
riding
with the
Oh!
duchess. With
and,
the duchess.
and riding street, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like back home, I'm very serious about riding when I'm doing it. But the second I'm done riding, all I do is fuck around and talk shit. So like they are the same. Like it's just continuous joke, laugh. That it's almost funner to kick it with the people than it is to ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that kind of made me feel at home. So that was cool.
Yeah, yeah. You are as a street rider. How do you think about the success of street riding? Of what makes riding on the street so cool?
What do you say? Like, what is the success of riding street and what makes it cool?
Yeah, the why street riding is
It's so
so
cool.
big and so cool.
So cool in these days.
I just think, I guess I can explain it the way I view it is that like you learn to ride a bike usually at a skate park,
Yeah.
and the skate park has so many rules and yada yada, and then you like realize you're like this whole great big world,
Yeah.
and it's so continuous and so vast that like I feel like BMXers, we all have this, street riders especially, we have an explore gene that we never want to see the same place twice, and we don't like riding the same thing over and over. We just want to touch stuff with our tires and you just explore things and just go see different things.
Yeah.
I think that's like what all of us like to do. And then street riders, we just like to go out and have a good time and, you know, like,
See the city, different cultures, you know.
yeah,
and
it's just like how people hang out on a city block,
it's always something
but we have our
new to
bikes.
do,
Yeah.
too.
Like, and you know what I mean? Some of the best days we go out, we don't expect to ride and be like, oh, let's go grab some street beers and meet up at the local spot. And then you guys go out and you film a bunch of stuff. And then some days you're like, we're going to go film all this stuff. But then you just go have the best time in the city at like a local bar or your local
Yeah.
plaza. You kick it, whatever you guys do, you know?
Just pedaling around, you
yeah.
have fun.
Yeah. You're just
You don't have to-
experiencing like culture with your friends, you know? Being
Yep.
outside's the best.
And I have such a big question for you.
All right.
Last night we went to a bar, and I posted a photo of you and Donko doing a gallito. We call gallito, right?
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck won?
Donko killed me. I put up a good fight. That boy's strong.
Dude, he's strong.
He's strong as shit. I thought I could put up a pretty good fight. I held him for a while, and I was like, damn. And then
We will put the photo here, yeah.
Did you see the time of the arm?
yeah. And then we're playing left because I'm a lefty and he's a righty. So I was like, maybe I have a better chance with lefty. I was pulling so hard that my shoulder blade started to cramp. And I was like, oh, stop. I got to stop. Like my shoulder blade. He's like, who won? I was like, you can have it. I don't even care. My shoulder blade feels like it's going to explode or something.
We'll do it.
Yeah. I'll be back next year, motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm gonna fucking
I'm
say that.
I'm going to win. I want revenge.
Say it to a camera.
Next year, I will get my revenge.
That's in the
Donko
photo thing.
2025.
Yeah.
arm wrestling match.
Don't say that. You remember that?
Fuck yeah. You have any more question?
No, por el momento. In a few minutes, we will go to the Arrow Store in Mood. Me textearon. Ya tengo textos. In my Instagram account.
Asking questions and answer questions or
No.
something?
Me enviaron. Send me a picture of riders waiting for you and Donko and take a new pictures in the Arrow Store. In the Arrow Store.
Yeah.
In this time.
Yeah.
We were waiting for you and Donko.
Oh, sick. That's what's up. Yeah, people are already...
So many people waiting for you.
That's so crazy because what it was like, I think we posted the flyer 3 hours ago.
Yeah,
So.
I think it was 3 hours ago.
Yeah, people are pretty down. At least I posted
Yeah.
mine 3 hours ago. I think you guys were like maybe 4.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. But it's so many riders here in Santiago.
Sick.
And it's in the middle of the city, the store.
It's
So
perfect
it's easy
location.
to,
Sick. Yeah, I'm excited
easy
to see
to
the
get
mall
there,
too
yeah.
and the location. Like, that's something that doesn't commonly happen in America. Like, we don't have a sick bike store in the mall where you can pick up BMX stuff.
Yeah,
Like that to me,
what I
that's
said to
so
Agustin.
sick.
Yep, it's a cool mall. Yep.
That's awesome.
We good? I
Yeah.
think we good.
Yeah.
We cover everything.
I mean,
Wanna
yeah.
say a couple other words, bad words that you learn here in Chile?
Yeah, concha de madre. No, I just wanted to thank everyone for having me. You especially, you showed me a great time. All the locals, every kid that came out to the jam, Red Bull for sending me out here, iBikes for pushing Fiend out here, and yeah, it's been one hell of a time, and I would like to come back at some point.
Thank you, man. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully we are doing next year Donko 2.0.
Yeah, let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
This is Caída Libre. Nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo de Caída Libre con otro invitado. Viene Donko para hablar de Donko Jam, evento y capítulo especial relacionado con
¿Podríamos traer a la
Donko.
mamá también o no?
¿A quién?
A la mamá.
Invitamos a la mamá.
Claro.
Donko and his mom for the next episode.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
That's going to be
that'll be sick.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to that. I'm going to need
Fuck yeah.
translation in English.
You can put it with
Subtitles? Yeah, I'll read it. I can read a little bit.
Fuck yeah. Nos vemos. Nos vamos a Mut, a la firma de autógrafo.
Got a girlfriend, I play so